Marshall Faulk was born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana on February 26, 1973. He attended Carver High School in the 9th Ward of New Orleans, where he played for the Carver Rams High School football team. Also a standout track sprinter, Faulk was timed at 10.3 seconds in the 100 meters, 21.74 over 200 meters, and 49.4 in the 400 meters. While growing up, he sold popcorn at New Orleans Saints games in the Louisiana Superdome. He is an American former professional football player who was a running back in the National Football League, NFL, for 13 seasons with the Indianapolis Colts and St. Louis Rams. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest running backs of all time. During his final 2 years playing for Carver High, Faulk rushed 1,800 yards and scored 32 touchdowns. In his senior season, he also played defensive back, intercepting 11 passes and returning 6 of them for touchdowns. Faulk was heavily recruited by several major colleges, but due to his standout performance on defense, most of them recruited him to play the cornerback position. Faulk played college football for the San Diego State Aztecs, with whom he was a 2-time unanimous All-American. One of the best performances of his career was against the University of the Pacific on September 14, 1991, in just his second collegiate game. In 37 carries, he amassed 386 yards and scored 7 touchdowns, both records for freshmen. The 386 yards were a then NCAA record. Faulk had scoring runs of 61, 7, 47, 9, 5, 8, and 25 yards. That performance sparked one of the greatest freshman seasons in NCAA history, gaining 1,429 yards rushing, with 1,630 total yards from scrimmage, 23 total touchdowns, 21 rushing, and 140 points scored. At the end of the year, Faulk joined Tony Dorsett and Herschel Walker as one of just 3 true freshmen ever selected to the College Football All-America team by the Associated Press. Faulk went on to better 1,600 yards rushing in his sophomore year. In Faulk's junior season in 1993, he was finally able to showcase his all-purpose ability by catching 47 passes for 640 yards and 3 touchdowns to go with 1,530 yards and 21 touchdowns on the ground. These numbers put Faulk 3rd in the nation in all-purpose yardage that year and 2nd in scoring. Faulk left San Diego State University with many of the school's offensive records, among them 5,562 all-purpose yards and 62 career touchdowns, which is the 8th most in NCAA history. After his 1992 season at SDSU, Faulk finished 2nd in the Heisman Trophy award voting, losing to quarterback Gino Torretta in what was considered a notable snub in the history of the award. Torretta's 1992 Miami Hurricanes football team was undefeated in the regular season and ranked number 1 in the country before the Heisman balloting. Faulk's team finished with a middling 5-5-1 record, continuing a trend of the Heisman going to the most notable player on one of the nation's best teams. ESPN analyst Lee Corso led a campaign supporting Torretta for the Heisman and left Marshall Faulk off of his ballot. Faulk was a Heisman finalist as well in 1991, 9th, and 1993, 4th. In 1992, Faulk was named Arthur Ashe Sports Scholar Jr. by Diverse Issues in Higher Education. He was selected by the Colts as the 2nd overall pick in the 1994 NFL Draft. He was with the Colts for 5 seasons and played the last 8 seasons of his career with the Rams. He was a member of the Greatest Show on Turf, a name given to the St. Louis Rams team that appeared in 2 Super Bowls and won Super Bowl 34. In 2000, he was named the Most Valuable Player, MVP, of the NFL. Faulk is one of only 3 NFL players to reach at least 10,000 rushing yards and 5,000 receiving yards, and the only one to amass 12,000 yards rushing and 6,000 yards receiving. He was also an analyst for various programs on the NFL Network until December 2017. He was inducted to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2011 and the College Football Hall of Fame in 2017. Marshall Faulk stands at a height of 5 feet 10 inches, 1.78 meters. About Marshall Faulk personal life: Faulk was married to Lindsay Stout from 2006 to 2014. He has 6 children, including 3 with his son. Marshall Faulk Jr. played running back for the Central Washington Wildcats. Faulk has a charitable foundation in San Diego. His childhood friend Tyrone Wilson helped him start his foundation. Faulk is a cousin of Kevin Faulk, a former NFL running back. In 2009, Faulk was inducted into the San Diego Hall of Champions. Marshall Faulk, the legendary running back in the National Football League, NFL, has not only left an indelible mark on the field, but also made significant contributions off the gridiron. Let's delve into his philanthropic endeavors. Committed to uplifting underprivileged youth, Faulk established the Marshall Faulk Foundation. Through this organization, he provides funding for various initiatives, including YMCA youth programs, the Boys to Men Mentoring Network, and the Ninth Ward Field of Dreams. Faulk's commitment to education extends to his alma mater, San Diego State University. He created the Marshall Faulk Scholarship Endowment, ensuring that deserving students have access to educational opportunities. Beyond these formal foundations, Faulk has also raised funds for Carver High School and San Diego State. Additionally, he has generously donated to the American Liver Foundation. Marshall Faulk's impact transcends football, leaving a lasting legacy through his philanthropic efforts. About Marshall Faulk's professional career. Along with defensive tackle Dan Wilkinson and quarterbacks Heath Shuler and Trent Dilfer, Faulk was regarded as one of the 4 players who rank well above the others in this draft. And on March 31st, he ran a 4.3540 yard time at the San Diego State Pro Day. The Bengals had the #1 pick in the 1994 NFL Draft and contemplated combining their heavy-duty runner Harold Green with the explosive Faulk, but picked Wilkinson, leaving Faulk for the Indianapolis Colts. Faulk was drafted in the first round with the 2nd overall pick in the 1994 NFL Draft by the Indianapolis Colts, who were in desperate need of a running game. On July 25, 1994, Faulk signed a 7-year $17.2 million contract and received a $5.1 million signing bonus. Faulk responded by rushing for 1,282 yards, 11 touchdowns, and 1 receiving touchdown. The Colts improved to 8-8. Marshall Faulk, later that season, would become the first NFL player to win both the Offensive Rookie of the Year award and the Pro Bowl's Most Valuable Player award in the same season. He was also the first rookie to win Pro Bowl MVP. The next season, Faulk rushed for 1,078 yards and 14 total touchdowns. The Colts made the postseason going 9-7 and narrowly missed the Super Bowl after a close loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers in the AFC Championship game, which Faulk missed due to a nagging toe injury. Faulk was traded to the St. Louis Rams the following season for 2nd and round picks in the upcoming draft, which the Colts used to draft LB Mike Peterson and DE Brad Siley. The Colts moved on at the position, drafting a Jaron James in the 1st round. Faulk held out for 12 days as the details of his contract were worked out. On August 4, 1999, Faulk signed a 7-year $45.2 million contract with the Rams, which was the biggest deal in team history at the time. In it, Faulk was guaranteed $9.6 million, including a $7 million signing bonus. The problem in negotiations was the proposed 5th year, in which Faulk would get $7 million in salary and a $5 million roster bonus. The deal was structured to prevent Faulk from ever being tagged a transition or franchise player. On July 21st, the Rams announced that Faulk would undergo reconstructive knee surgery and miss the entire 2006 NFL season. During the season, Faulk served as an analyst for the NFL Network's NFL Total Access. During an NBC Sunday Night Football halftime show, Faulk was asked by one of the announcers, "So are you retired or not?" Faulk said that he was still a Ram and would be a Ram for the rest of his life. He then said that if the Rams would have him back, he would play next year as he was able to run full speed on his rebuilt knees. But on March 26, 2007, Faulk announced his retirement from football. About Marshall Faulk. Marshall Faulk, the former NFL running back, resided in 2 notable homes during his career. In San Diego, California, Faulk lived in a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom house spanning 5,682 square feet. He purchased this property in 2016 for a sum of $2,400,000. The house is located in the beautiful city of San Diego, known for its pleasant climate and coastal charm. During his time with the St. Louis Rams, Faulk owned a 10-room condominium in St. Louis County. The condo, measuring 2,500 square feet, was purchased in 2002 for $692,000. Unfortunately, Faulk faced some tax-related challenges and the unpaid real estate taxes since 2008. Marshall Faulk, widely regarded as one of the greatest running backs of all time, left his mark both on and off the football field. His homes reflect his success and legacy in the sports world. Marshall Faulk boasts an estimated net worth of around $20 million. Thanks so much for watching our video. Please like, share to your friends, and also subscribe to our channel.